All right, so yesterday I posted a video about a 15-minute strategy, 15-minute chart strategy, right? And I just made a little update to it, and I updated the indicator. I published the indicator as well. So in this video, I'm gonna go over the changes I made. Okay, so if you can see in the chart now, it has this. When you get an entry, right? You get the stop loss, right? Which is the red line, and the take profit, okay, which is adjustable. I also made it the indicator into a strategy, but I'm just gonna delete that for now, okay? And I made it adjustable, okay? Where the take profit, see, profit target 100 ticks, I can set it to, let's say, 80. If I can turn on my numbers, set it to 80, and now you see it moved to 80. I see 80, see the line, the profit target, and 80, okay? So in this case, this entry over here hit the profit target on this candle, okay, at this level right here. Okay, the stop loss, right? I also add a stop loss buffer beyond swing in ticks. So basically, uh, right now it's set to 8, okay. What it does is calculating the latest swing low, okay, and then it adds a stop 8 ticks beyond that, okay. So if I could put it in real quick in regular candlesticks, okay. This entry was on this candle, okay. Swing low over here, and then it calculates the the steps. Now the calculation is still a little off, so that's why I don't really have this stop loss showing, but it's supposed to be 8 points, eight ticks from. This case is good, right? So the entry is on this candle over here, and I set the stop loss 8 ticks beyond the latest red candle or swing low over here. Okay, so if you can see over there, that's, if I zoom in a little more, that's 8 ticks. Okay, so entry over here, that's 8 ticks. Okay, that's where the stop loss will be. I have a rule, which is if I mess up, if I miss an entry or enter where I'm not supposed to enter, I had to do 100 push-ups. So I had to do 100 push-ups today because I got this entry over here, right? And it was at 3 in the morning, right? This candle happened, and at the close of this candle, I should have entered, right? Should have entered over here, and it would have hit the if I put back to the original settings, it would have hit the take profit, right, of 100 ticks, just perfectly, right? I woke up, I entered I with the notification, I thought I entered, and I went back to sleep, and uh, and then later on, right, with my other template, okay, with my other template, okay, you can see that's my late entry. I had a notification to enter long. I also missed this entry over here, okay? This arm long, I should have entered over here, right? But then instead, I entered way up here, right? So I entered way up there when I got this notification, right? This other entry model, right? I entered over here, and then I'm like, holy crap, I missed this other entry back here, okay? I uh, da, 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 I was like, man, I missed this other entry way back here, and so I decided to close the trade because once I entered over here, I was like, man, my stop loss now is supposed to be way down here. That's way too much. So I closed it as a very small profit. I think it was like 5 ticks, which was another mistake because I should have at least let it run to the 50 ticks profit target from this entry. But regardless, I fucked that one up. Okay. Um, So that was a small win. Then I enter this entry over here. Go back to my Heikin Ashi candles, and this one stopped me out, right? For like, oh, I think it was like 20 some ticks or something, right? Small loss, but it's okay. That's part of the entries. Okay, so going back to what this video is about. Uh, Before the strategy, right? With the current settings, okay. So right now it says three minimum pullback, three candles, three Heikin Ashi candles, okay. Uh, Pullback minimum three, so that's more than three. And then this entry over here, that's the entry, right? For this, before this entry has to be on the first reversal candle, right? So because this candle or didn't have the no wick on the bottom, right? On the chart before that, I updated the indicator. It wouldn't have given me this entry right here, right? But I updated it so now it doesn't matter how many candles after the pullback. Once I get this, right? Uh, Heikin Ashi candle with not bottom wick, that's a long. As long as price is above the 50 EMA 4 hours 4 hour time frame, which is this yellow line over here. Okay, so that's why right now uh, I'm only entering long when it comes to this strategy. Only longs. Okay, if later on this I get a entry, then I'll enter again. I also added it resets, right? Before it will on every entry, okay, it will reset the profit target, okay. So now the entry is over here. I also added this show trade start debug label, okay. So when I add that, that's your original entry, okay. And then it calculates the 100 ticks or whatever profit target you have from this original entry. It will not like set reset from now from this entrance over here 100 ticks more, because then it's like moving the goalpost, right? So that's another update, right? 100 ticks. This is the entry. What else did I update? I think that's it. That's the main updates. Okay. See over here uh, on the higher time frame, right? 4 hour time frame, you're bullish. Okay, because this is a 4 hour 9 EMA, right? So as long as I'm above that, this is only gonna enter buy orders. Okay. Um, so the strategy before, once again, on this, let me look at a more clear example. Okay, over here, you would have missed these entries over here. Why? Because in with the prior strategy, with the prior setup, right? In order for this to happen, this candle right here should have been over here, right after the red one. Okay, but uh, that didn't happen. So now I updated it, so now it actually gives you that entry over there. Okay. Um, what else? So I also added the turn the indicator into a strategy. I need to work on the strategy code a little more, because it also prints these icons, right? But the icons are floating all over the place. That's why I haven't turned off. But so here's the stats for the strategy. Okay. Uh, right now, if I click on here, right, it says running it from what is this? Let me click settings. From March 1st to March to April 26th. So actually, let me change this to 26, blah blah blah, April 27, and then let's change it to two contracts. This MES. This is without taking into consideration the uh, what's it called, commissions and all that. Okay, so I click properties. ta, 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 zero commissions and all of that, okay? On bar close, using bar magnifier, okay? So with two contracts, this is a report, 5,355, right? So we go here, list of trades. You got all the trades, okay? But let's check out the metrics a little more, okay? So let's see. Profit factor 1.5, profitable trades 51. This is on full auto. If you were to do it in full auto, always you can always customize a little more and manage it a little better and move stops to break even and to avoid drawdowns and whatnot. Initial capital. Let's see. Net P&L 5,355. Gross profit 15,575. Gross loss this much. Whatever that means. Let's see. Buy and hold return 44,000. Strategy outperformance. I'm not sure what that means. I don't care either. Anyway, let's see. Break even trades. Actually, you know what? Let's see. What's the profit target on this one? Yeah, 100 ticks. Let's see if we change to 153. Let's see. Because sometimes this thing can run 5,720. Okay. With two micros. 382, 382, 312, 385. Mm-hmm. Also, this is with the stop loss, placing it kind of like arbitrarily, a little farther down on the strategy itself. But that's it pretty much. That's the deal. I also noticed real quick over here on the entries, but I'm actually not doing this. But let me see. Let me go back to my. Another thing that I noticed is that on the, let's say original entry, right? Entry price over here. When price revisit that level, oftentimes it bounces. Okay, you see in it right here. I'm not entering right there because that's not part of my strategy, but that's another thing. Like, see how it's bouncing? Boom. Another possible entry might be once price comes to this level. Okay, we'll see. But let's go back. Da-da-da. Here over here, revisit the level. You enter again. Same stop loss. Boom, up. Okay. Entry over here, right? This one stop you out, but then you enter again. One more time. And then, boom. Okay. You got your 100 ticks. Okay. This one didn't work out. Okay. That one didn't work out. But you were up on this trade. If you enter over here, you were 75 ticks. Okay. If you get stopped out on this one at a loss, that's bad risk management, right? Because at least you should get at least 50 ticks on this one. Okay. That's why the strategy report is a little off because I wouldn't get stopped out like this over here with this stupid candle, right? I will trail my trade, over here one more time. Boom. You entered over here, right? Probably even touched over there, but then again, it touched over here. Let's say you entered again and boom, hit your profit target. All right. This one is a loss, it's like really fast. Anyway, that's the video. That's the update. Again, this indicator is on Trading View. It's called that's not the actual name though. I think I called it bias. What the hell did I call it? I need to update this. Mm, scripts. Okay, indicators. Invite only. This one. It's called bias pullback navigator. That's what it's called. You look for this one, but you have to request access because it is invite only, which is gonna be the topic of my next video because I having problems with TradingView. Like if you click on my scripts, right? See, I'll go back to my profile. Check this out. Where it said fire, my profile, scripts. It shows three, right? Three scripts. It says that I have three, but in reality, I have a lot of them. Okay, and some of them. This is the reason why I'm releasing my indicators. A lot of them invite only because TradingView is hiding my indicators, like this one here, for example. Candle speed and acceleration. Okay, it's hidden. I cannot share this with you, with anybody. You won't be able to see it. Uh, you'll be able to add it to your chart, but you won't be able to set alerts on it anymore because TradingView decided to hide it. They don't like how the descriptions I use or something. But anyway, that's a topic for another video. Stay tuned for that and see you on the next video.